Good morning to all of you. Today my case is a rare case of Sturge-Weber syndrome and Klippel-Treacy syndrome with the glaucoma in both eye. So my patient is presented to us with the case history of diminution of vision since both eyes since 5 years and watering from both eyes since 5 years. And she is already known case of congenital glaucoma on anti-glaucoma medication, but the combination of drops. So these brief ophthalmic examination, best corrected visual acuity in right eye is 6 by 12 and left eye was 6 by 9. Anterior segment in both eye was deep and there is a megalocornea in both eye. Intraocular pressure in the right eye was 28 millimeter of Hg on anti-glaucoma medication and left eye is on 18 millimeter of Hg. Gonioscopy show open angle with grade 2 trabecular meshwork pigmentation in both eyes. And pachymetry show cornea thickness towards high side. It's 570 micron, 590 microns. So this is the fundus photograph. You can see the right eye is advanced glaucomatoscope and left eye there is a superior notch with thinning of the superior neuroretinal rim. Visual field showed advanced glaucomatous field all in the right eye and left eye there is a paracentral scotoma corresponding to the superior notch. System examination show port wine stain in the both side of the face. And our further investigation shows the left side relative hypertrophy. We have seen the forearm measurement was taken. Girth was 23 centimeter, and on the left side it 27 millimeter, 26 centimeter. And this is the patient picture. You can see clearly the left side is relatively hypertrophy. There is also superficial superficial lymphatic vessel on the left foot and left hand. Further investigation shows CT shows classical tram track classification in the right parieto-occipital region. So we came to the diagnosis of Sturge-Weber syndrome and Klippel-Trenaunay syndrome with glaucoma in both eyes. So point in the favor of Sturge-Weber syndrome is port wine stain, classical tram track calcification in glaucoma. And on Klippel-Trenaunay syndrome was port wine stain, left side relatively hypertrophy, dilated superficial vessels and glaucoma. So we given the treatment is right eye Venterman trabeculectomy with metamycin C in the view of uncontrolled intraocular pressure and advanced glaucomatous field loss. Left eye was kept under observation with anti-glaucoma medication with IOP recording in every month and every 6 monthly follow-up with the visual field charting and fundus photographs. Neurophysician opinion is also sought for the possibility of starting any anti-convulsion treatment in view of any CT scan finding. Genetic counseling, pediatric evaluation, dermatologist opinion was taken, but only positive finding was left Orion cyst. So 1 year follow-up showed the right eye intraocular pressure is well maintained with the range is around 14 to 16 millimeter, and left eye show visual field loss, visual field show no fresh changes on anti-glaucoma medication. On the discussion part, the Sturge-Weber syndrome is rare neurocutaneous syndrome with frequency of distribution 1:50,000 per with equal sex distribution, while KTS has 2 to 5 per 1 lakh with more in males. And overlap of SWS and KTS is extremely unusual and has been reported only in few handful cases of previously. So aim of this presentation is to present a very rare case with overlapping features of bilateral glaucoma, especially in female. Further uniqueness of this case was the ocular manifestation is more on the right side and KTS feature is more on the left side. This was managed successfully with the surgical option. And point taken is ophthalmologist should take a high degree of suspicion to identify any systemic association with the childhood glaucoma.